video is going to be in English because my guest today, Sherry, she speaks in English. So thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. This is so much fun. I'm excited.
Yes. So my idea is to show you new products, especially in beauty, because we all want to look beautiful and young and fresh. But also, since I'm pregnant, I've been very worried about the quality of the products that I'm putting on my skin.
Absolutely.
It affects the baby, so I feel this is an amazing new product to show everyone, and I'm so excited to have you here and to have you explaining to us how to use your product that you created.
Thank you so much. Well, I've been there and I've been in the boat, and I'm a licensed esthetician. I've been in the beauty industry my entire life, and I had 2 babies myself. And really, I think when you are pregnant, it's a time when you realize, your skin is the largest organ, and what am I putting on my skin every day? Sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Is it affecting my baby? Is it affecting myself? Whether or not you're pregnant or not.
And when you're breastfeeding too.
And when you're
the
breastfeeding.
baby's in your skin all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. I remember always being conscious, what am I using in the shower, and trying to avoid certain areas, because I knew in half an hour or 20 minutes, my baby would be breastfeeding. So all of those things have become a concern of mine. Through the years and being in the beauty industry for so many years, I really wanted to create something that gave people spa quality results that they can do at home. So what I wanted to do was create a do-it-yourself beauty care product that you can, because when you're doing it yourself, you know exactly how it's made.
Because I read the labels, and half of the things it says, I have no idea what it means.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Googling, and I don't feel I should be doing all that. I need to find something that I trust.
That's right.
And you trust yourself.
And not only that, today labeling is also, most of the time it's so confusing. It's almost like you have to be a cosmetic chemist to understand what your beauty products mean. But then in addition to that, there's so many places for the beauty products that you don't know, there's fragrance. Well, what is in that fragrance that you're using? There could be phthalates, there could be, multiple different ingredients that are making that fragrance in your product. So there's a lot of places within the label listing that really you really don't know.
Yeah.
There's a big question mark out there. So I wanted to create a product that is the base. So it's real raw products that comes from responsible sourcing. So I source all the products and ingredients, and I want to make sure that where we're getting the sources are responsible, that they're good for the environment, that they have high nutritional content because of the process. It's very important. Even today with let's say essential, anything that's plant-based, right? If you say, oh, I'm going to get a moisturizer that's plant-based, but how did they process that plant to make it this perfect, beautiful white cream that you get at home? So here we're creating raw products. So this is kind of our raw seaweed powder, and you see, it's just gorgeous seaweed. It's sustainably harvested off the coast of Maine, and it is harvested by people who know how to harvest, with creating that seaweed as a renewable source. So year after year, you can take from that same plant. Then it's carefully handled and it's sun-dried within 24 hours of harvest. Very important, because we want to maintain the nutritional value of the seaweed. So other processes of seaweed drying is oven drying, so that degrades the seaweed. And after that, it's carefully crushed into this powder, and that's literally what you get. And then at home, you could create a body treatment, a facial mask with the products that you love, that you have in your kitchen. So you take great, coconut oil or olive oil or sea salt here. I have some Himalayan sea salt or aloe or honey. You mix it yourself, but you started with this base that's incredible. And the same is true with my matcha powder. So this is a matcha clay powder. And this we use.
You actually didn't eat all these. Right?
It's just super, it really is that kind of from seed to skin, or from seed to skin concept. So here we have this matcha powder that is taken from Japan, and it is generations of tea farmers that pick shaded matcha plant, tea plant, and they grind it using granite grinders. So again, we're maintaining all the levels, at every single step, there's care in there. So all of those things, I think today the consumer is getting much savvier.
Oh yes.
They're reading things. But to your point, today you see labels, oh, matcha mask or matcha cleanser, and then it's like on the bottom of the ingredient listing. So I don't know if everyone knows, but ingredients have to be listed on products in terms of the priority of how much percentage of that ingredient is in the product. So basically, if you have that kind of hero ingredient, you want to make sure that it's on the top, one of the first in the label as it's listed.
First.
And what you're seeing is it's kind of to the bottom,
I think
next
they
to
use
the
name,
last.
you know, if it says matcha, it's going to be good. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy it.
And I think that people love creating their own spa rituals today at home. I think as a mother, I mean, you're a mother of two and with the third one on the way, and I'm a mom of two, I have no time today to go to the spa.
Oh, no.
You know, to take that time for myself, even though I grew up in the spa industry and I love being in a spa and a salon. It's a wonderful special treat. But when you're, you know, burning both ends of the candle, really my quiet time, and I'm sure for you the same, it's like when the kids are asleep.
I need things that I can do at home when they're asleep.
Right?
That's my moment.
When they're napping or they're in bed for the night, and then you can go and you can make this, and it's simple. I'm going to show you today. It's very simple.
So now I need to ask you a couple of questions, because at the same time we have no time. So many of us will be like, well, but maybe it's easier to just get a mask. You know, let's go to Sephora or whatever store we like and get a mask. Why is there such a big difference?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's nothing wrong with getting a mask in Sephora, and you know, I'm a big proponent of being a supportive. I've been in the beauty industry my whole life, so I do support other brands, and I'm very happy when people create beautiful products as well. But the thing is also with the mask, like you just talked about, so if I buy a mask at Sephora or anywhere, any store, what happens is that usually, how long does that mask usually last you? I mean, my skin and everyone's skin changes, whether it's based on the seasonality or, you know, for me, I moved from New York to Florida. My entire skincare regimen personally changed. So creating this type of mask, I get maximum benefit from my jar. I use this jar for my face. Whether I'm oily or I'm feeling drier, I just mix it with different ingredients and it moves with me. It's elastic. I use it for my body. So from this jar, it's literally 1 pound of seaweed, like 1 pound. It's really heavy.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, you're getting a lot more because
absolutely
mixing it up with different ingredients give you the opportunity to, what you're saying, move to another country, go on holidays. If it's winter, if it's summer, you're gonna still use this, but put different ingredients that you actually have at home, or you can even go buy. But what I feel is very interesting is that you're creating all these new recipes, but we can actually try something and say, well, accidentally I put a little more of this and it looks good, you know, and I like the idea of, you know, having a little fun and finding what's perfect for my skin.
Absolutely.
It's never gonna be the same that's perfect for your skin.
I believe beauty is personal. I think at the end of the day, I'm a licensed esthetician. I love giving people and my clients skin analysis and letting them know my recommendations. But really, I always ask a lot of questions to my clients because at the end of the day, my clients know their skin. They've lived with it for years and they know exactly how it reacts and what ingredients are good for it. And because of that, I want to almost empower you to be your own esthetician and mix it yourself and create something unique that works for you. And fragrance is important, right? So here we can use a few drops of, let's say, an essential oil. So this is like my peppermint essential oil. It's a pure grade essential oil of peppermint. So it's potent. And then you can mix this, you know, into your body scrub, and you know there was no synthetic fragrance in it, and it was something that you personally like, whether it's peppermint oil or lavender oil or grapefruit oil. So you really personalize and customize your own mini spa experience at home.
And how many times a week should we be thinking about doing this, like for our body or for our face? I always have that question.
Honestly, you can do this 3 to 4 times a week. I think regular exfoliation, regular masking, facial masking is so important. It's something that I feel that people, especially the last year, have been getting more in tune with masking at home, which is a great trend, and I love to see that. Coming from the spa industry, I grew up masking. I would always mask and exfoliate my skin and exfoliate my
it's
body.
like something new that I love, but it's new. Yeah. So we're talking about when should we do our masks, and I do have a question because I'm always wondering if I should do it before I apply makeup, before I go to bed. Like, what's the best moment of the day to actually do it?
So I'm a night person, so I love doing all my beauty rituals or spa rituals at night. It's just easier for me. It's my quiet time. So let's say before you're getting ready for that shower, quickly make a mask. I love using even the matcha with fresh aloe vera, very easy to mix. You can even mix it with water, but if you're on the more sensitive side, mix with some aloe vera, apply the mask on, and then go and take a shower. Finish your shower, and then you can either remove the mask in the shower or remove it. I like to apply my body cream and then I go remove my mask, so I get a few extra minutes in there with my mask on.
It makes a difference how long you leave it, because sometimes it says leave it for 10 minutes and I go like very crazy and leave it for half an hour. And feel like, so now I'm gonna be very bright and beautiful. Does it really make a difference, or I'm just wasting my time?
You know what, I think that 10 to 15 minutes is maximum benefit. You really don't need to leave it on for too long, especially if you're using a clay mask. You don't really want it to get it to the point where it feels like it's drying out your skin. So leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then remove it.
And the other thing I really like about this is that I'm usually worried about when things expire. Like, I buy makeup and creams and all of these products, and maybe I stop using them for a while because I don't know, like now that I'm pregnant, I'm not using most of my products. So I think I'm gonna throw them away. Are they gonna? So with this, I don't have that feeling. I feel this can actually last longer.
Absolutely. The thing is, the second that you introduce water into any product, bacteria has the opportunity to grow. So any product and most products are made with water, probably the first ingredient. So this is why, because most products are created with water, you must use preservatives to preserve that product. Otherwise, we would open all of our products that are in our local retailers and they would have lots of yucky looking bacteria on them.
Yeah.
So
and we put our finger there, so actually our little finger is ringing it.
And absolutely, really actually, and nobody does this, but there are sometimes products that come with little spatulas.
I know, I don't do it. I know they are there.
They are there for a reason.
I know, I don't. I mean, most of us, we know all these things, so we're so lazy for certain things. So I like the idea of not even having to care about it.
To care about it, exactly. So
now let's get to work. We're going to talk about creating our masks. I know there must be like a million different options. Yes. But I think we can all relate to certain things like, winter, summer, oily skin, dry skin. Absolutely. And then the benefits are probably the same for everyone of the main product. But we want to split it like that so we can actually get at least 4 recipes for our viewers.
That sounds good.
And we're going to have some fun. And let's start cooking.
So for the spring, summertime, your face is getting ready. You want to prep for the summer. So let's do our matcha clay mask. Okay, you can use equal parts matcha, so 2 tablespoons matcha, and we're going to use some soothing aloe vera. So in the summertime, if you did spend a little too much time in the sun, this will soothe your skin immediately. And this is wonderful for any sensitivity, sensitive skin types. The aloe is beautiful. And you can use pure fresh aloe vera as well. And then you're just going to start mixing that up. And you see, for consistency, we add a little nice warm water.
And you can use these 3-4 times a week.
Absolutely.
Face and body.
This mask you can use on your face 3 to 4 times a week. And you know what? I always say, whatever you're doing on your face, you should absolutely continue that all throughout your neck and your décolleté. Because I always say that your face skin doesn't stop at the chin. But this is really nice for soothing, hydration, antioxidant benefits from the matcha. And look at that. You have that beautiful mask right there.
Beautiful. Let's do this. We're doing a winter matcha mask.
So we're going to use the 23 Skin matcha clay powder, and then you can mix it with equal parts of your favorite oil. I'm using here coconut oil.
Can I use argan oil?
Absolutely. You use your favorite oils. And what's nice about this, when you mix this with the matcha, it just becomes this pure antioxidant, very nourishing, soothing mask that you can use obviously all year round if you have the drier skin types.
I'll do it tonight.
But if you're looking for like a seasonal mask, this is wonderful during the winter months.
Love it.
A seaweed body exfoliation. You can use 3 tablespoons of seaweed, and you can use your favorite types of salts. This is kind of a Himalayan sea salts, and some olive oil. So it's really like cooking a meal. It's really fun. And you just mix it all together and use this. I also really, for the body, to have extra stimulation, I love incorporating a few drops of essential peppermint oil. So this really makes it very stimulating, very invigorating. And you know, this is a great right before spring, summertime, when you're looking to shed some dry skin and get your body beach ready. But also during the winter time, because you are drier and you want to shed that skin, exfoliating your full body is super important. And you would mix this all over and then just apply it and have fun in the shower.
Winter mask.
Okay. So we're going to take the 23 Skin seaweed powder, and we're going to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of the powder, and then we're going to mix it with some aloe and some delicious honey.
Wow.
And this honey makes your skin really beautiful. You really feel the tightening effect and the anti-aging properties of the seaweed are beautiful too. So once you start mixing,
You leave it on for like 15 minutes too?
you can leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes. And after you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, because the seaweed has these wonderful natural granules, I like rubbing it into my face a little extra so that you have a little exfoliation, very gentle exfoliation on the skin. And then for consistency, you can just add a little water, a little warm water, and you can use this all over your face.
And anyone can email me. I love giving personal skin consultations. I love finding out about people's concerns, skin concerns, and we will create something special together. But the real fun part about 23 Skin is that I want people to have fun and be creative. And then you just have fun. You're gonna try it with argan oil today. Tomorrow you're gonna try it maybe with just some warm water. You're gonna try it with different types of salts. You get creative. The product lives with you. It really evolves with you. So depending on your mood, if you want to put lavender oil today, peppermint oil tomorrow, depending on any type of mood you're in, depending on any type of feeling your skin is in, this product will live with you.
I love it. Thank you so much. This is amazing. And don't forget to send her an email, ask her questions you want. And I'm going to be sending you all my questions.
Absolutely, I
You
love
know
it.
that. Thank you.
Thank you.